So you've got numbness in a little finger, actually a little two fingers, and you're going, why? Why do I have numbness in my finger? What happened? My name is Hilma Volk, and I was a licensed massage therapist for 23 years. I retired at the beginning of 2015. I'm also a certified nutritional coach. But why do you have numbness in your little finger? Actually, it's little finger and half of this finger. And you did something to your ulnar nerve. Now, what the heck is an ulnar nerve? Well, it comes down from the base of your neck, goes down your arm, into the back of your elbow, and down into your little two fingers. Or at least the half of the one finger. Anyway, and you've experienced your ulnar nerve before when you've banged your funny bone and you go, well, you might say, Hilma, I haven't banged my funny bone in years. Okay, well maybe you rest your elbow on a table when you're eating or when you're using your laptop. And I don't know if it's still impolite to eat with your elbow on the table, but my mom always said so back in the 50s and 60s. And we actually did have laptops then, but they were called books. But anyway, if you're resting your elbow on a hard surface like a table, don't do it. But what about armchairs that have no padding, like an office chair? Well, I'll show you. Okay, let's say you've got an armchair or an office chair with unpadded arms. What can you do? Well, there's several things you can do. One thing you can do is keep a pillow on the armchair, and then when you sit down, just put the pillow on the armrest. But maybe you want a little more permanent solution than that, because you keep forgetting and you take the pillow off the armchair when you sit down. So you could take some padding, like a folded up towel, or bubble wrap. I can't use bubble wrap, I keep popping it. But you want to keep it in place, maybe with an ace bandage, maybe with duct tape. Hilma, that is really ugly. Well, you can cover it with fabric. Roll the fabric up, use safety pins, put it in place, voila. Now, what if you don't have a towel that you want to use, or bubble wrap, maybe you popped it all, and you could take stuffing from somewhere that you don't use, like, Grandma, where's my teddy there? Well, it ran outside and got hit by a truck and died. Anyway, or if you think, well, that's ugly because I have to use Zoom. I don't want anything ugly when I use Zoom. Well, you can buy a padded armrest, and I'll put a link in the description. But, or you could protect yourself. Ta-da! This is a knee pad, but if you have rollerblades or skateboards, you probably already have armor that you can protect your elbow with. And good thing about this knee pad is it'll make your ulnar nerve unhappier when it's already unhappy if you keep your elbow really bent. So having something like this, even when you're sleeping, will protect your arm from closing up too much. Well, but Hilma, I don't put my elbow on the table. I don't use an office chair with unpadded armrests. I just sit on the couch, or I just sit on my recliner, and it's got a padded armrest. Well, does it? Maybe. Take a look at yours. I looked at my recliner, and there was padding on the side of the armrest, padding on the top, but there was a board underneath that, and where the board came down, there was just upholstery over that board, fabric and padding here, padding there, board, right where your elbow would go, and maybe it's your recliner too. So This is one of the more common reasons why you have numbness in the finger, and if you just keep doing what you're doing, if you've been aggravating it because you've been pinching it off with your elbow resting on the hard surface, you're just going to keep making it worse. And it's called cubital tunnel when it gets bad, and surgeons love to perform surgery on it because it's fairly easy surgery, but you don't need to do that. First of all, just stop doing what you're doing first of all, and in a few days it should get better, if not go away completely. But there are things you can do for it, but I won't go into those now. Just stop resting your arms on the table. Home can be a very dangerous place, and maybe you don't need to wear a helmet, but maybe you will if you've been drinking a lot. This is Hilma Volk. Keep safe. I will put a link in the description for armchair pads that you can buy online. And leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.